Hi, my name's Richard and I want to tell you my story about prostate cancer and how I got diagnosed, what I went through, treatment and protocol that I had, and how it's going. So basically it was back in March that I got diagnosed, but before that I was having trouble. I was peeing a lot, getting up a lot at night, and so I went to see a urologist who said that it was nothing. He gave me a ultrasound and he said it was nothing, it was just a enlarged prostate and there's nothing to worry about, and here's some pills and off you go. So I took these pills for a month or so and then still wasn't getting any better. So I went back after 2 months and said it's still the same. And he said, let's do an MRI. I said okay, but he didn't do the finger thing, you know, the digital rectum, whatever it's called. He just sent me off to do an MRI. So I did this MRI, and that, you know, went as normal. And I was sitting in the waiting room waiting for the doctor. She came in looking a bit grim, and she said, "I've got to talk to your urologist." I said, "Why is that?" She said, "Well, you've got some serious problems here." I said, "Oh yes." He said, "Yeah, we've seen there's a tumour on the prostate and there's metastatic activity, which means it's gone outside, it's spread, and there's some in some lymph nodes and maybe in the spine and pelvis. But she said the thing is you've got one tumour that's blocking the kidney, and so they're about to go into kidney failure." I said, "Kidney failure?" Yeah, she said, "Yeah, so we're going to have to put a stent in you, which is called a double G stent, or double J, it's like double J stent." And so they put that in, and I got on the plane the next day and went to England, funny enough, and it was really painful, but I was okay, and it was just hurting, but it could have made me, it was releasing the urine or something and making everything flow properly, but I was still pissing a lot. But anyway, and when I got back from seeing my parents, that was in March, quite a painful experience of running to the toilet every half an hour. I came back and got the results. The official results was stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer, and the oncologist was pretty cold about it. He was kind of like, "Well, there's nothing we can do. You can't get cured. We're going to put you on a new protocol, which is chemotherapy plus first and second generation hormone therapy." I said, "Okay, let's give it a go." And I started, you know, researching, and so I knew he was kind of on point with what he was saying. And he said, "All depends on how your chemotherapy is going to go. You know, how you respond to chemotherapy." So I said, okay. So went all through the biopsies and stuff and got that done. I got COVID, so biopsy was put back 10 days, brilliant. Then I had to have a wisdom tooth taken out because I had to have my teeth in spotless for chemo. And then by the time I got to chemo, I think it was like the 8th of May. So that's a couple of months after I started on chemo. And I was based in Cannes, and we sold the house and we were moving to Corsica. And so basically I had to transfer all my treatment over to Corsica, which is still in France, but it just needed to, you know, get new appointments, new doctors, and that went really well. And I carried on after my second session. I started my third session in Corsica. That went really well, and I kind of got through chemo okay. I wasn't suffering too much. I was a bit tired for a couple of days. I had all like bad taste, and my nails got a bit knackered. But at the same time, a year and a half before, I got alopecia universalis, which you lose all your hair. So this isn't due to the chemotherapy. I didn't have any hair when I went in. So when I turned up for chemotherapy, everyone went, "Huh? Is this your first session?" I said, "Yeah." They couldn't figure it out. But anyway, I didn't have any hair. My nails were a bit knackered anyway through alopecia, and I'll do another video about alopecia, my alopecia journey. And so that was I wouldn't say funny, but it was, having an alopecia set me up to being different a year and a half, 2 years before. So when I went into chemo, I didn't have the disadvantage of losing my hair, although I had a few hairs growing back in my nose and a few hairs here and here that had grown back. They fell out again, so it does make you lose your hair. I was on Taxotere as well, which does make you lose your hair, but I didn't need the ice cap. I just had the ice gloves and stuff on my feet to stop the nails going. And so I did that, and that went really well. And I was kind of kept active. I was doing like stand-up paddle in the sea, trying to do a bit of that, and that was good fun. And I was walking a lot on the beach, and I think that helped. And at the end of the chemo session, the results were, I had a PET scan, and it all came back, and they said that the main tumour had reduced from 3 centimetres to 0.2, and the metastatic tumours have gone right down as well. And the oncologist said to me, we're going to do some radiotherapy to finish off the main tumour, and then the hormone therapy should take care of the rest, and you should be cured. So it was like going from, we don't know how long you got to live, and you're not going to be cured, to being cured. Well, I'm not yet cured. I'm in radiotherapy at the moment, so we're not yet there. I've been looking up, and you can be cured, so that's good. So that's where I am with my cancer journey, and that's one of the reasons I haven't been posted up on my YouTube channel for tutorials. I'm getting back into that. I'm getting back into working again. I didn't really stop. I wasn't motivated to really sort of do videos. My voice had gone. I was like, it was like this. I couldn't speak very well, and so I kind of just stopped doing videos, which was okay. I mean, you know. And surprisingly enough, I've continued to get a small amount of views every day, and subscribers. So people are watching the old videos, which is really good. Yeah, so that's my cancer story up to now. I'll keep you posted with another video on how the radiotherapy goes. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe and all that stuff. And I'll see you soon. Ciao.